G'day folks, how are we going out there? How's everybody travelling? Wow, what a roller coaster of a month April's been. Holy guacamole. Holy shit. Man. Drop a comment underneath and let me know how you're all travelling, folks. And I'm going to ask you to share this video out everywhere tonight, please. And so everybody can understand what's happening. Wow, okay, solar eclipse, man, that was one hell of a drop bomb. And the first week post to the eclipse, I was on a high. I was floating like on cloud nine, man. It was like, woo! New energies had come through. Everything was freaking awesome. I was feeling great. I was in a good space. The only things that I've had unfold for me, and I'll just do a bit of a personal share with what I've been through, folks. One, my oldest daughter has walked away from me, and I won't go into details as to why that has happened, but it has. And so I've had to let that go. So that was very saddening for me, simply because of the fact that I'm a grandfather again, so second time round, and so that's not good, but I'm hoping that will sort itself out maybe. Anyway, the other thing is my physical. I've got higher than normal iron levels in my body after getting a blood test done, so I've got to get that sorted out in this world of 3D, and adjust my diet. So, but the biggest thing I found, folks, and some of you may be feeling this and some of you may not be feeling it, is bloating, your stomach bloating. I know that my stomach is bloated, but the biggest thing I think for me is the tides in the last 3 to 4 days, especially the last two, where I've woken up feeling absolutely exhausted, like I've been run through the mill, and like fighting battles at night while I'm asleep. It's crazy. But I've also been waking up a couple of times during the night as well at the same time, which has not helped either. But even though I'm getting around about 7.5 to 8 hours sleep a night, I'm waking up absolutely feeling exhausted. And whereas the week before, just after the eclipse, I was like running around and able to do a lot of stuff, as far as not quite leaping a building in a single bound, but definitely able to get through most days without any problems. But it's the last 3 or 4 days since we've had that timeline jump. The energies are increasing, folks, and they're going to get stronger, as I've said. I know that a lot of people out there may be bunkering as well, at the same time, with a lot of emotions coming to the surface, more purging, maybe dark night of the souls people are going through. Okay, you may be having dream states, weird dreams coming through, or ear ringing. Okay, this is just a part of our physicality upgrading. Okay, and once again, I just want to ask you guys, for whoever watches this video, please share this out. I would greatly appreciate this. Please share this out. Okay, this is Ascension energy update for the month of end of the month of April, and I would dearly appreciate that. So the energies are increasing exponentially. Okay, folks, you go, Elizabeth, how are you? Good to see you, sister. And so there's a lot unfolding. A lot of people will be feeling quite, and I'm not sure where you're all feeling at, most of you, but please drop a comment underneath and let me know how you're all traveling emotionally and physically. Okay, some of you may be going through some aches and pains. Personally, you may be going through emotional stuff. I just spoke to a sister over in the UK, Kaylee, and she was telling me, sent me a voice message and telling me how she was going through things as well. But personally, myself as well, I'm feeling the impact a little bit myself as well in the last few days with this timeline jump. Okay, There's a lot of different energies going on across the planet right now, folks, and a lot of most of humanity aren't even feeling it, but the ones who are aware and awake like ourselves, and I don't want to use that terminology, honestly, it really irks me when it's like, awake, when most of us who are consciously aware are feeling it, okay? And I keep saying to you folks, and I'm going to keep saying it until I'm black and blue in the face, to self-care, okay, during these intense energies, okay, which is what I've been doing, right? And I've had things like today, I was wiped out today. I had to go out this afternoon, but like I was wiped out most of the day. I didn't really want to do anything, and most of the day I didn't, except for that one appointment that I went to, and the rest of the afternoon I bummed around at home after I got home and just laid around. That was it. I didn't do nothing. And so it's been really intense, folks. Our energy, our physical body is taking on a phenomenal amount of light again. Now, I know I'm going to sound like a broken record to you folks, okay? And I know you probably get sick to death of freaking hearing me at the moment to some degree. Yes, headaches are a big one, Elizabeth, absolutely. Yes, because I haven't had headaches myself, but I've been drinking water like it's been going out of fashion. Keep yourself hydrated, please, folks, please. And the other thing too, your diet. You may be finding yourself eating more food, or you may be finding yourself eating less food. Please listen to your body, if what your body is saying. Okay, if your body is desiring something, then please follow what you feel. And I mean feel what you need to eat, okay? If you don't feel hungry, then don't eat. If you feel hungry, then eat. If you want to eat, if you feel like chocolate or something, then eat that. Don't be going around shaming yourself because you're eating something that you feel you shouldn't be eating, because the body's obviously requiring it in some shape or form, okay, folks? So please be aware of that, okay? Even my eating habits have been up and down like a yo-yo. I've been all over the place with my eating habits, especially since I've found out that I've got high iron levels now in my body, which is unusual for me. I usually never have high iron levels, but I've got high iron levels, so that's not real good for me either. But like I said before earlier in the video, who only watches it, I'm sorting that out with doing the right thing by my body and seeing if there's something that's lacking that I need, or whatever the case may be, okay? So please do what you've got to do, folks, for yourself, okay? If you need, I'm not a health professional, so if you need to go to the doctors, then please go to the doctors and get checked out regardless, okay? I know it's important for you to be able to follow your own directions with that, okay? And don't take medical advice. I'm doing my own thing with what I'm doing, but feel into what you feel you need to as well for yourself at the same time, because I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here sharing what I'm moving through and what you may be moving through, okay? Physical aches and pains would be the normal at the moment, because the physical body is trying to purge out old cellular memory of programs and patterns and conditioning, especially on the subconscious level, folks. And I just want to remind you that if you are triggered by anyone that comes into your life, please remember to step back and have a look at why you are triggered. What is coming up for you? What emotions are you feeling, okay? I want to remind you that this rubbish of ignoring your emotions and all the rest of it, no. As everyone else says, as Amanda Lawrence has said, and Linda Good McGillis, okay, they're the two main ones, is you have to feel it to heal it. You have to acknowledge your emotions. We can't ignore the humanness part of us, and many out there are ignoring the human part of themselves in the community, in the spiritual community. This is not going to help you guys, okay? Believe me when I say to you, your shadows have a tracking device on you, and if you do not acknowledge your emotions, you try to bury them, okay, you are not going to find it easy. You will suffer, okay? And this is why it's so important. I mean, it's your choice of what you do. I love you. I love you all. No matter what choices you make, I love you. Okay? I love you. I love you. I love you. Totally, you guys. But seriously, for you to come through these energy shifts, you have to feel the emotions. You have to sit there and acknowledge what you are going through. What are you feeling? What's coming up for you? Okay? And love those aspects of yourself, folks, because there's no guilt or shame in regards to what you're moving through. None. If you are feeling tired, or you're feeling angry, or you're feeling loss, or you're feeling grief, or you're feeling unworthy, acknowledge that, please. No, Kaylee, how are you? And there's no shame or guilt in that, folks. You're allowed to feel your emotions, okay? Thank you, Elizabeth, and much love back to you too, dear sister. You're allowed to feel your emotions. I keep banging on this door all the time, but people freaking not listening to me. They're burying, and they're listening to other people saying, no, 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 you don't have to feel your emotions. Rubbish. Feel your emotions, folks. Experience the human experience. That's what you came here for, okay? Seriously. Acknowledge the humanness part of you, please. I don't want to see anyone suffer. I do not want to see anyone suffer. And believe me, folks, I've been on this gig for 8 years going through this, so I can speak to it because I have the experience of what I've been through. Many experiences. And this is why I speak into this for every one of you, what I've been through and what I've learned and how I've managed to move through this with grace and ease as much as possible. Has it been hell at times? Absolutely, man. I've spent freaking many hours in the shower over the years, crying my heart out at times, okay? Releasing, purging, feeling. No, it's not easy. It's downright dirty, but when you get through it, folks, you feel so much better and so much lighter. And then you can embody more light as you embrace the dark. Alright, folks, so that's where it's at. Right? Once again, it's the same old repeat message. I know I sound like a broken record, but I have to remind you guys, and I'm guided to get on at times to remind you. Self-love, self-care, drink water, rest when you need to. Okay, acknowledge emotions, feel them, see them, and allow it to purge through your body, okay, folks? Doesn't matter whether you go to the beach for a walk, go in nature for a walk, go out in the car. If you have to scream it out, scream it out. It doesn't matter. You're allowed to feel. You're allowed to feel anger. You're allowed to feel sadness. You're allowed to feel all these emotions. That's how you're going to move through it. Okay, folks? Enough of this not acknowledging the human experience here, because we are spiritual beings, multidimensional spiritual beings having a human experience. Okay, folks? Alright? And that's what it boils down to. I know it's not easy. I get it. Hey, Wendy, how are you, sister? Good to see you. I know it's not easy, folks. I know it's tough. And I understand and relate to you. Believe me, with all my heart, I understand and relate to you. I know it's not easy, folks, going through this, but please have the courage. Please have the courage to get and do this. Acknowledge yourself. Acknowledge how you're going. Acknowledge emotions. Feel it and move through it with grace and ease. Because you will get through this. But please do not bury them. Right? Too many people have fallen through the cracks now with the star seeds, and because it's all too hard for them to face their own shadows, look in the mirror, and I feel for them with great empathy and great compassion. I love them for no less. Hey, Leanne, how are you, sister? Good to see you. So I want you to understand, folks, it's okay. It's okay. But please, this is challenging times. These are beautiful times, exciting times for the whole of humanity. But for us to change the world, we have to change ourselves. And for us to change ourselves, we have to acknowledge the emotions, the conditioning, the beliefs, and the patterns. Okay, folks? That's the way we get through this. We signed up for this experience. We came down here to do this. Alright? It's your choice. You have free will. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep coming up. I'm going to keep showing up every freaking day, every second day, every third day, whenever it is. I'm going to keep inspiring you all to keep going, folks. Okay? God loves you. God, source, what you want to call it, doesn't matter. The universe loves you and the archangels love you, okay? So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm heading off tonight to get some snooze time and see if I can get myself a bit settled tonight a bit more. Okay, so but I love you guys. You're doing an amazing job, but please don't quit on yourself. Remember, you are coded with everything that you need. You can activate yourself. I'm just here as a guide. I'm here to share my love with you. Okay, and if I inspire you, great. And if I don't, then that's okay too. It doesn't matter. But know you are loved, dearly loved. Okay? So I'll leave it at that, folks. I love you, wherever you are. Take care, and keep embracing the energies. Keep embracing the shadows that are coming up for you, and keep moving through them as best as you can with grace and ease. Otherwise, I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.